Welcome back. It is 8:57 a.m. and this is my only time to record, so welcome back to part 5. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing today. I noticed my roommate was going out for class, and I said, I gotta record something now. So here we are. We're just gonna connect some stuff, alright? We're just gonna get to it. I guess he's a wharf. That's he's a wharf. We can connect that. I see these lines here as well are right. Okay. Okay, manganese. Definitely an option. This lake hasn't really been capitalized. There's not too much around it, but I do feel like we could still get more. Focus is gonna be this lake and connecting to here. Okay, manganese is here. Capacity. I'm just gonna pull out. That's not actually what I thought it was. We're talking about this silk umbre. It's gonna go all the way over here. Alright, and we're just gonna start with. This would be plenty for the production level. And our other manganese mine is here. It's not really work. So I would like to connect. Maybe not instantly, maybe in the future. Still. Manganese. It's the same amount. Alright. I'm going to utilize my quick cuts more so you don't have to sit through as much of this. I did it last episode, but now it's going to be more intentional. So here we have a coffee estate. Coffee goes to trading posts. We do have one down here, but I don't know if we really need to send all the coffee on the map there, really, because it's already at full production. We also have this, which could do something. Oh, I'm at the vehicle limit. Yeah, let me turn that up. Where is that? X amount of ships. 25,000. Okay. Okay, ships is 300. Alright, back to it. After that, we have phosphate mine, which I've connected enough of them. I'll just take a cut here. Alright, we're back. That's connected. We've got some boats. Next up here, you have rubber. Could send that in. I think I will. Just why not? Build these and just wait for this. And the same down here with this phosphate mine. And we'll also connect this wharf, although that's going to be next episode, just adding a new wharf there. But the real goal here is to cut through here. We're going to wait for this, and that's going to give us access to a couple new things here, and, getting close to the ocean, a couple new towns. Towns, we get to go into these hills and deeper in. It'll be nice and fun. The real thing is if we get to a port of that, it's a very valuable thing. But we're gonna start off here, and I'm just gonna get this connected. I think I'm not gonna connect this, and then I'll cut back. Alright, I have connected all of our stuff here. This coffee, that, and that. I am now going to get into the towns. We also have food here, which is really nothing being done with. well is the same. Yeah, there's my nearest corn is all the way up. Maybe we could get to it if I want to do the food that will help our supply there. Is there any? No. Down here is also probably pretty close. It'd probably be easier, less canals. This one, up the other side. Yeah, then technically I would be in or the port, but no. We're gonna connect these towns up. These two are our only options here. Well, I guess Makala as well. We do as Swarf, this is our next episode target. Video. Cemento. Just gonna go like that. Oh, you. Of course, that's of a hotel with check. Station spread out here. Get more, and also like some cargoes. And have a little passenger ship between these. Make a small ferry. Yeah, that one, perfect. Alright, no cow. Ship between these. It's the same one as the splitter. Okay, and then mail. It's this guy. Go. See the whole process on this one. And then I'm just gonna send a big guy to all of our current connected towns. Not counting these, but just like that. I haven't actually connected any of these towns as I could. Then we're gonna have a mail boat. This is gonna go back to Cemento because that's the only town that will really produce that much mail, and then we're gonna get our biggest town. Alright. Now I'm gonna connect this arable farm and then the corn in here, and I'm gonna get the food. So I'll be back in a second. Did we also have access to livestock? I think, if I'm not mistaken, there has to be a stockyard somewhere. I swear there's one around here somewhere that we can connect up to. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it disappeared. Okay, let's take a look at the map. The stockyard. There's only 7. There's not any. They're all on the other side of the map, actually. Okay, well, disregard. The corn, and we can now get to the food here. Separate thing here. I'm just gonna fast forward to the second. There we go. Makes my life a little easier. Yeah. Of course. It's gonna arrive. Works. And some food. Probably gonna take it to where all the rest of the food guys go. It's not food. That is also not food. Yeah, you go to El Banco Old Town. Sounds good to me. I will just do backtrack. Let's do 4 of them. Yeah. Alright, now on to the fun. What's this? We get some towns, which will probably be next episode. We get a new quarry, our aggregate or herbal farm, quarry, diamond mine. Probably get my next episode. I want to plan with we will use. Some fun stuff here. We get to connect. I'll connect like these three, and then I'll cut these two up here. We can call it a bit of a day. We get to connecting these. You know, I just realized I said I was gonna connect these in video, and I didn't. So let's connect this one. You gotta at least want to connect, right? Just be able to witness one. I just started automatically not talking. It's 9 a.m. Put me some slack, but still. Here we're gonna have the wall of dirt. That's one of that. CBA. KPS. So do that. Make me angry. We're all the way up here. Look how close we are to the ocean. Get to it. I'll do this logs and then these diamonds, and then that will just suddenly be connected, and then there we are. Just a reminder, if you've gotten this far, it says 97% of viewers are not subscribed, so if you're one of the few that makes it this far, make sure to subscribe. It supports me greatly. It will just make me want to upload more of these, so it's a great thing for both of us. Which will need like 18 votes. It's always lots of. Connect this, and then we'll be basically done. Alright, one last thing is I'm gonna look through here and just, other than this, go through some of these. Some passengers, they're waiting. Maybe call this guy. Okay, here we have some fruit to clone. These. Maybe some of this clay and phosphate. Really, so they're rough. But they're all new. None of them have actually reached their target yet. That's really fun. Okay, clone a couple of these. I'm just gonna go through and clone these. Materials good. Smile. Surprising. These get massive boats. That's kind of surprising. And then, maize over here. Corn. Oh, we have corn over here. God, I didn't even know. Not a single one of these is profitable. Which is really funny. Not a single one is profitable. Also, there's new oil wells over here. A little bit of gas, but it's not a big problem. A little bit of phosphate, but blue is coming right as we want. Okay. Coffee here, and then we'll be good. I feel only 382 that are good. That's it. I'll make these full load. That will help. A tiny bit with mail. Alright, and then we'll call it a day. Remember to subscribe if you want more. Just, whatever you like the video. Yeah. Look at our network at this point. In terms of this, it's not too impressive. In terms of this, it is pretty impressive coming through all these lakes. We got pretty far from just our humble origins over here. Quite a lot of boats. Seems to be choke points between our first lake second lake, third lake. This is kind of like the fourth. I don't think these were really connected. Fifth lake. I guess this one too. So that is with the wrong number of lakes. But anyways, I'll see you. I need to get to editing this, and then I have to get to class. So wish me luck. I'll see you next time, and have fun. So always make sure to have fun. Goodbye.